It's good. It's real good. Hey guys, welcome back. So I got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I've got some classic makeup favorites. I just, more of like my favorite kind of makeup look, makeup things. Did any of that make sense whatsoever? Just like a neutral kind of, honestly, I tend to wear more pinky neutrals now, but I'd say a little bit more kind of warm neutrals. This week, a really glowy lid that I love, a really good like eyeshadow stick. Anyway, we'll get into the favorites. I love this lip combo. We'll chat about them. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore, reviews, empties, get ready with me. It's just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are chatting about Friday favorites, so let's get to it. Okay, so let's start with eyes. I have been wearing my Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes complexion inspired eyeshadow palette. They sent this to me a while back. So sweet of them. This is such a beautiful, just like go-to neutral palette. I love the concept of this because literally it's like lighter to deeper and you have a matte and a metallic shade for each one. It's just such a genius idea for either being able to get like, kind of like a range to your look, or if you just want a really soft neutral look depending on your skin tone. It's just so beautiful. I love it so much. So what I have been reaching for, this one and this one in my crease, because together it ends up creating this kind of peachy, slightly pinky kind of a look. I put it all over my lid and then up into my crease, more on my, more in my crease than on my lid. But I have those, and then I have a eyeshadow stick we'll get to in a second, but I have this in the middle of my lid. I would say I reached for those the most. I did reach for this one also, so I'll swatch that one for you. Beautiful. And I mean, the formula on this palette, it's good. It's real good. Like the mattes are blendable, like pigmented, but you can blend them well. The metallics are so beautiful. I mean, they are like metallic, light catching. I've just been using them by themselves, just with my finger kind of applying them, but then also over the eyeshadow stick, which even like intensifies them more. Today I really didn't do that so much, but other days I did. But anyway, mainly this one right here, this beautiful rose gold that's very rosy pinky. Like it's more on that side versus this one is a little bit more of a coppery rose gold. It's so good. So if you like just like a good neutral palette, this one is one of my favorites. I don't know what I set on top of it, but it's left this permanent little, is it permanent or do I just need to clean my palette? Little circle there. Oh, look at that. We're just fixing the situation together. Clean your makeup, Leslie. It's getting better. Anyway, it's a good neutral palette. Okay, the eyeshadow stick, these are so good. From L'Oreal, the Le Shadow stick, and this one is in the shade, I don't know if I can read that, Twinkly Rosé, I think. It's like this light gray color against this very light champagne shade, and I'm farsighted, so I think that's what that says, but I'll look it up for you and list it and link it down below. These are such a beautiful eyeshadow stick. They are so creamy, like just, look at that. How it is so pigmented and light catching, and it almost has like a cooling feeling on the skin a little bit. It's gorgeous. So I feel like it looks more metallic there, but on my lid, I feel like it looks more kind of shimmery. Now you can like blend these out and kind of sheer them out more. See, I mean, so they definitely, like that's kind of more full on. That's a little bit more sheared out. I like them a little bit more full on. So I kind of put them like this. What is my pinky doing? I just kind of put them like that and then just sort of tap so that it keeps that intensity to it. It's this beautiful kind of peachy champagne shade. Yeah, that right there is what I like the most. Just kind of applied and then sort of just tapped to kind of keep the metallic look. But then it's so interesting. And I feel like on my hand, it looks a lot more metallic, but on my eyes, I feel like it looks more metallic, but with some like shimmery light catching properties to it. It's just beautiful. I love a metallic light catching lid. I think it just brings attention to the eyes. This is such a good formula, such a beautiful color. It's just good. It's good. Okay, for my blush combo, typically I will finish with this, but I have been starting with this. The L'Oreal True Match, what is this? True Match Super Blendable Blush in Baby Blossom. So I love to use this as kind of like a blending, softening shade for my blush, but I have been starting with this. So applying a pretty generous amount of this. I'm just gonna show you like that because I feel like you kind of get a better idea of what the color looks like, but I can really not be light-handed with this. Like I can really apply this and it works really well. So if you're looking for just a really light, soft blush, Baby Blossom is one of my go-tos. It's been one of my go-tos for years. So I've mostly been using that and just really applying it a good amount. I still have swatches all over my hand. A good amount of that, and then bringing in some Laura Geller Pink Buttercream. This is so pretty. It's so funny, kind of as I re-look through some of my makeup, now that I've kind of realized, I think I'm liking softer looking makeup. So I realized that, I remember thinking this was a lighter, softer shade, and it definitely is compared to her other shades, like it's one of the lightest and softest, but it's still got a good amount of intensity on me personally. So I think I'm just realizing how fair I am. Like when I look at this swatch, I'm like, holy moly, like that's intense. So I don't know. I don't know what I was like thinking and remembering, maybe just like applied really lightly like that. So beautiful. So anyway, that's why I've been liking to start with this to kind of get that soft, like diffused, blurred look, and then just a little bit of this a little bit lower on my cheeks. And then I kind of blend everything with a little bit of powder and just sort of like finish out the look. This is such a beautiful, kind of like warm, rosy shade. I love, did I say what this is? Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten. I love her baked blushes. They're just like, look how beautiful that is, how it catches the light. It's got this beautiful glow to it, but it's not shimmery. It's just like light catching and beautiful. So yeah, Pink Buttercream, gorgeous, but softened with this a little bit. I feel like all the makeup is like collecting on my knuckles. Are my knuckles just dry? What is happening there? Okay, and then last up for lips. Mainly this is a favorite, but blended with this. I'm telling you, I keep this in my purse all the time. I have another one that I keep kind of with my sort of everyday makeup. I love this so much. Essence the Slim Stick, 6-hour long-lasting lipstick in Baby Got Blush. So I love this by itself, but I keep this as like around and nearby as sort of like a lip liner too, because it's a really good shade from my natural lip color. So I've been using just a little bit of this around the outsides of my lips, and then mostly this. The NYX, this is Milky Gloss in, I don't know what, Ube Milkshake flavor? Ube Milkshake. Yeah, I think is what it is. But this is what it looks like. If you love a good cool toned, like, I don't know how I would describe this. Cool toned, purpley pinky shade. This is beautiful. Look how gorgeous. And look how close those colors are. I don't think I realized how close those are. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is just like the glossy version of that pretty much. Maybe as it's sitting there, maybe this is a little bit warmer. I don't know. Anyway, they look pretty close. And this smells so good. I don't know, I guess like a milkshake. It almost smells more like a strawberry cake or something like that to me. But it smells so good. Some kind of a bakery, dessert, something. It smells good. And I like the formula. It's like, I don't know, not tacky, hydrating feeling, really good formula. I remember when I first tried these, I think it was these. The first one I tried, I don't think was a scented one, and it smelled like soap. I was not a fan. But once they have, like now that they have the different ones that have the good scents to them, at least the one I really like the scents of them, I'm a big fan of these. So this is beautiful. So if you like this color, but you want a gloss version of it, it's very close. It's good. And they work great together, like a really good combo. Okay, so those are all my favorites. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you have been loving or maybe not so much loving. Let me know what you've been up to recently. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.